Elon Musk's company intends to make the first Starship landing on the moon at the end of next year. The spacecraft will go there without a crew. However, at the end of 2024, SpaceX will send astronauts to the moon for the first time since 1972. So in this video, we are going to talk about Elon Musk's new plans for SpaceX. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Elon Musk, who founded SpaceX, first presented his goal of enabling Mars colonization in 2000 and won as a member of the Mars Society's board of directors. In the 2000s and early 2010s, SpaceX made many vehicle concepts for delivering payloads and crews to Mars, including space tugs, heavy lift launch vehicles, and Red Dragon capsules. Bill Nelson, head of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, said that he is in constant contact with SpaceX. Jim Free, a representative of the space agency, claims that the Starship fully meets all the benchmarks. Training is on schedule, and sometimes even ahead of schedule. Former Senator Bill Nelson, a NASA administrator, shared his plans to send his agency to Mars in 2030 after a successful splashdown. He also gave details about Elon Musk's SpaceX Starship, which plans to reach the moon by 2023 as part of the Artemis program. Numerous agency officials attended the event, including Michael Serafin, NASA's Artemis 1 mission manager, who shared his final thoughts about the Orion spacecraft's performance on Earth for landing at lightning speeds. NASA will use data from Artemis for future missions, but also to make improvements to the ship. These modifications will include hand controllers, life support systems, and displays. All of these will allow the crew to control and monitor the spacecraft. The crew spacecraft will reuse many components from the ship that just landed. These components include GPS receivers, control units, and antennas. Bill Nelson said, "Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos." Now, let's get back to our topic. The goal of going to Mars was first announced by President Obama, and it was thought at the time that it would be about 2033. But that was a dozen years ago. And now, a more realistic goal is the end of the decade of the 2030s. But a lot of this will depend on new technologies and the ability to sustain humans for a long period of time all the way. The SpaceX Mars program is a set of projects through which the aerospace company SpaceX hopes to facilitate the colonization of Mars. The company claims that this is necessary for the long-term survival of the human species, and that its Mars program, including the ongoing development of the SpaceX Starship, will reduce space transportation costs, thereby making travel to Mars a more realistic possibility. SpaceX may ramp up its already impressive launch cadence considerably next year. SpaceX has launched 39 orbital missions so far in 2022, about one every 6 days. The ever-growing tally has shattered the company's previous record for most liftoffs in a year, 31, which was set in 2021. But SpaceX will apparently aim even higher in 2023. Ars Technica's Eric Berger tweeted Wednesday that he's heard the company intends to launch 100 missions next year, a rumor that SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk soon confirmed. The company's current Mars plan was first formally proposed at the 2016 International Astronautical Congress alongside a fully reusable launch vehicle, the Interplanetary Transport System. Since then, the launch vehicle proposal was altered and renamed to Starship and has been in development since. The company has given many estimates of the dates of the first human landing on Mars. SpaceX plans for early missions to Mars to involve small fleets of Starship spacecraft, funded by public-private partnerships. The company hopes that once the infrastructure is established on Mars and the launch cost is reduced further, colonization can begin. The program has been criticized as impractical, both because of uncertainties regarding its financing and because it only addresses transportation to Mars and not the problem of sustaining human life there. SpaceX plans to build a crewed base on Mars for an extended surface presence, which it hopes will grow into a self-sufficient colony. A successful colonization, meaning an established human presence on Mars growing over many decades, would ultimately involve many more economic actors than SpaceX. Musk has made many tentative predictions about the date of Starship's first Mars landing, including 2029. Starship is designed to be a fully reusable orbital rocket, aiming to drastically reduce launch costs and maintenance between flights. The rocket will consist of a Super Heavy first stage, or a booster, and a Starship second stage, or spacecraft, powered by Raptor and Raptor vacuum engines. Both the rocket stage's bodies are made from stainless steel, giving Starship its shine and strength for atmospheric entry. Methane was chosen for the Raptor engines because it is relatively cheap, produces a low amount of soot as compared to other hydrocarbons, and can be created on Mars from carbon dioxide and hydrogen via the Sabatier reaction. The engine family uses a new alloy for the main combustion chamber, allowing it to contain 300 bar of pressure, the highest of all current engines. In the future, it may be mass-produced and cost about $230,000 per engine or $100 per kilonewton. The company is working to get its next-generation spaceflight system, a huge rocket spaceship combo known as Starship, up and running in the near future. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you liked this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.